Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Desperados of San Juan taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And his first look is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This is Fant on the short completion. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. On the move to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Purdy. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 45 yards. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Lawrence. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quicker.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 22. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And he is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Someone sharp in this game. He made a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's it. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff working right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. Oh, good move. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
19 Tiger.
Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point try now for Moody. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Niners 21, Desperados 0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Lawrence's throw complete here to Ayuk. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. On play action, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley from 4 yards out.
And the Desperados get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now on first down, it's Purdy.
And a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Final play of the half. Purdy.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Okay, ready? 13, Luke. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't going
Pitching it out to Etienne. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Desperados are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Now they try the right side here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Hey, check that. Street.
Purdy off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Purdy now to throw. Going to be driven down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, let's go.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Ron.
Brings up 7th and 4 at the 6-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Desperados have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Desperados 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game, because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now Purdy. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And as a result, possession switches hands. Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down, Desperado.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. Here comes second down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Etienne up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here comes second down. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish, and this crowd frenzy.
As well as they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress